A couple of hours ago, a video appeared on XXXTentacion's YouTube channel. This video is the official music video of the song Sad from X's last album, titled 17. And today we're gonna be looking for the message of this video. In this music video, the first thing that we see is a pair of eyes, all in the dark. This representing an entity. This entity says the following: "Hello, my name is Gekyum. What is your name?" But here's something that a lot of people don't know, and it's that X created this word, and he said that Gekyum means a different state of thought. Gekyum then continues to ask, "How old are you? And why are you watching this video?" As the video progresses, we see X walking down an aisle of a church, and Gekyum continues to ask, "Now, why do you hate? What is your blood type, birth time, and place?" And then Gekyum says, "Okay." Here's the thing, as Gekyum says, "Okay," we see X getting closer and closer to a coffin, where we can see the version of X from the beginning of his career. As he gets closer and closer, Gekyum continues and says, "Here is your warning and soul's demand by perceiving this video. If you're watching, you are subjected to a segmented piece of my creative aura and wishes. You are now in my world, or a piece of my consciousness, as one would say." Here it gets interesting. We learn that Gekyum is not a person or an evil entity, and it's basically saying Gekyum is actually the part of our thought that it's really hard to get to, but once we reach it, we will know our truth. Gekyum then says, "Here is my demand. You will spread love throughout the world, praise and joy unto my name, and change the overall cycle of energy we are digesting. The world is in need of change. Humans must learn to love and compromise rather than destroy. Blessings be upon those who have come to this visual presentation with a good energy and love rather than malice. And those with negative intent, thank you. Your energy has been transmuted. The amount of time that we've taken give your energy." Here we see X getting closer to the casket, and Gekyum says, "The world will soon be more loving, you'll see." Immediately, old X attacks new X, and we see a battle between new X and old X. But the interesting part in this scene is when we see X enter his mind, where Gekyum talked directly to X, but we don't see Gekyum with X again. Why is this? Well, that's a simple question with a simple answer. X is fighting with anger, and that's not the way that Gekyum wants him to fight with himself, with the love that he was inducing since the beginning. Then we see how both X and old X go outside the church and keep fighting. Gekyum appears once more and says, "They do not understand you. Do you not fear? Your worst enemy is yourself, and you seem unbothered. Though you cannot pretend you have walked through life unscathed. It is your memories that hold you to the person you were, to the light you can become." Gekyum tells X that only he can change, and the only thing keeping him from being a better person is himself. Then Gekyum continues to say, "You must understand the power of your mind." Here we see X fighting against old X, but he's not fighting with his fist anymore. He's using his mind to finally defeat what he hates the most, and it's himself from the past, the one that made every mistake, just so he can be a better person. And then we see how X goes into the light, and in the light we see X saying goodbye for one last time to old X. After this, we see two pieces of paper. One says, "Oh, and I want her love all to myself, loyalty." This may be referring to X's old relationship. And the other piece of paper says, "People change, things change, and so I did. As long as the outcome is good for myself and for my family, I'm not complaining." Here we can see that X accepted that he needed to change, and that he was trying to change for the better, as long as it was good for him and for his family. Then Gekyum appears once again and says, "You have done well battling yourself. Your demon seems to honor your effort. Are you satisfied?" And then we see X get up and leave. There you have it, folks. The whole video is about X dealing with change, dealing with his past. And he finally did change for the better, not for the worst. And we were actually seeing this by what X was doing before his death. this including the charity event that he was hosting on June 24th. And may I say that this video is not just another video, it's a work of art. You can actually see X's struggle, and he wanted to force this change, but he couldn't do it until he chose the peaceful way, the way that Gekyum showed him, which is with love. Thanks for watching, and remember to leave a like and subscribe for more future content. For you the people, this has been All Around.